Hey y'all, I hope everyone is staying warm and staying safe during this winter storm. If y'all don't know, I am in Texas and y'all know how our power grid is set up, which is why I am being very demure with the dinners that I cook during this winter storm. Today I'm taking 1 pound of ground beef and turning it into 2 different meals. So in case our power goes out, we will be able to eat for at least 2 days. I'm going to be making sloppy joes on some soft and fluffy brioche buns, and I'm also going to be making homemade sloppy joe hot pockets using meat left over from the sloppy joe burgers. Now I'm hoping that I have enough meat left over to complete both meals. We shall see. But anyway, let me show you the ingredients that I'm going to be using and how much I spent out of pocket for everything. The biscuits were $1.84. The brioche buns were $1.46. The sloppy joe sauce was $1.18. And the beef and pork blend was $3.97. That brings my total out-of-pocket cost to $8.45. Now, that sounds like a lot of money up front, but this makes 2 days worth of meals, which honestly is not bad at all considering today's grocery prices. Now, sloppy joes are quick, easy, and don't require much effort, which makes them perfect for a winter storm, y'all, because who is not trying to be in the kitchen all day cooking is me. Now, my husband and I have already made plans, and those plans include not leaving the bed. We have our shows lined up that we plan on binge watching. We just finished His and Hers on Netflix, and y'all, it left us shocked, speechless, confused, all of the above. Since I picked out His and Hers, I'll let him pick out the next one. Now, he did mention something about this show called Beauty on Disney, so it sounds like we will be binge watching that. We also talked about rewatching our favorite episodes from Breaking Bad. We both love that one. So we have a lot to keep us occupied through this winter storm. We may even find a movie for the kids to watch. We all sit down and have like family movie night. That might be a good idea. I think we might do that. Or we may even have family game night. Now, my husband and I always get mollywopped by the kids when we have family game night, but it's still fun. So I'm just going to plate these sloppy joes up so everybody can eat. It looks like we're going to have enough to make those homemade hot pockets, y'all. Look at how delicious those sandwiches look, y'all. The buns are so light and fluffy. Now, someone did ask me to show what I cook when I don't eat the same meal as everyone else. Since I wasn't feeling sloppy joes this day, I went ahead and baked 2 sweet potatoes and 2 leg quarters for my daughter and me. She doesn't eat beef, and I'm not the type of parent who forces my child to eat something that I know they do not like. So I made 2 separate dinners, and everything I needed was already in the kitchen. So no extra money spent out of pocket and no extra grocery store runs. Now, when I make sweet potatoes, sometimes I will dice them up and bake them in the oven, but this day I just went ahead and baked them whole, and then I ended up turning them into mashed sweet potatoes. I added a little of Aldi's knockoff Kerrygold butter, and then I went in with a little cinnamon, and that's it. That's all I put on these sweet potatoes, and they actually tasted pretty good. This is like something that my daughter and I eat on a regular basis around here. Sometimes if I have broccoli, I will add broccoli, but I didn't have any broccoli this day, so it was just sweet potatoes and the leg quarters. Thankfully, there was enough meat left over to make these homemade hot pockets. Y'all, I'm starting to realize you can turn just about anything into a hot pocket. Now, when my husband and I were in the grocery store the other day, he pointed out a sausage, egg, and cheese toaster strudel. And he asked if I could make something like that. And I'm like, challenge accepted. So instead of making the dough from scratch, I'm thinking about using these flaky biscuits. Now, that's on my list of things to experiment with this weekend. And if my family likes it, it'll become a regular on the weekly menu. Everyone loves these Hot Pocket experiments. I still haven't tried pepperoni or ham and cheese. Now, those are the more traditional flavors you'll see in a Hot Pocket. But if you see these pop up, just know that it's the same concept with a different flavor. Someone also suggested in the comment section that I try apple cinnamon Hot Pockets, and y'all, you know I'm gonna have to try that this weekend as well. Hopefully the streets are thawed out and we can leave our homes and not be skating on ice. But yeah, these Sloppy Joe Hot Pockets come together really fast. I also forgot to mention that whenever you're making any kind of homemade Hot Pockets, always use the flaky biscuits because they make a huge difference. You don't want the regular biscuits, you want flaky. And the cheese that I use for these is Monster because I only had a few slices left, so I figured I might as well use them up. My boys have been making grilled cheese sandwiches all week, and that is one of their favorite cheeses along with Kobe Jack. So I wanted to see how that type of cheese would hold up in a Sloppy Joe Hot Pocket. Now, you can leave the cheese out altogether if you don't like cheese on your Sloppy Joes. The butter makes these bake up nice and fluffy. You can use butter or you can use an egg wash. I like butter because it just gives it that added flavor. So now I'm just going to plate these up and let Jordan try it out, and we're gonna see what he thinks about the Sloppy Joe Hot Pockets. Y'all already know his review is going to be a little extra, so let's see how extra it's going to be.
Jordan's reviews. It is a mighty fine day, I'll tell you what. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, where I'm at, it is getting chilly. Way too chilly for my preferences. I don't like the cold. No, not one bit. No, those three doodle. Maybe a little bit, but not abysmally cold temperatures. The heat, I preferably prefer that. Well, as long as it's not too hot, I usually prefer that. So, I'm just rambling. How are y'all doing today? Good day, good night, afternoon, whatever time zone it is. I hope it's, going good and great. And if it ain't, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say, right? Oh, put a smile on your face. Let me tell you. I smelled something good upstairs today. I was just chilling. I smelled, my mother was making something. I didn't know what it was, but I'm about to find out now. So let me actually get to what we're eating while I'm over here. Yeah. So, now I know you might recognize this perfect, it's like a biscuit or something. It's like handmade Hot Pocket, yes. You might remember we've done these in the latest videos, and although it looks pretty similar to the rest on the outside, the inside is much different. Yeah, so we have Manwich edition.
Manwich edition.
Manwich edition. So basically, same little outer coating, but the inside is way different. And that feels hot. Y'all might got see me burn my tongue today. Oh yeah, it's getting burnt. So yeah, that's what we're eating today. I'm confident in my abilities, just as confident as I am in my big backing abilities. So with that being said, I think I've rambled on just about enough. I said this, said that. I did welcome you into the kitchen. Let's get a bite. I pray for the safety of my tongue. I pray for the safety of my tongue. That wasn't as hot as I thought it was going to be. It was warm, but it wasn't like burn your tongue hot. It was amazing! Oh, hold on, while I'm spinning. Delicious! That was pretty great! fantastic, startastic, stellar, universal. It's great. It's like a manwich and a biscuit. I was expecting it to. I was expecting it to taste good. I wasn't expecting the taste to be like distinctive good. From like if I were to put manwich and hip sauce, I thought it would taste. It tastes a little similar, but it has its own little like special taste. Like that's what I like about these things. They look the same on the outside, but line them up and taste them all. You can like kind of. You can say that's a video idea. You know, Mama, you should make these, but they're all different. Like. You know what we made in the previous videos, and I'm blindfolded, and I have to guess which one it is from which video.
Oh, that might be a video idea.
That might be a video idea. Hey, you know, I gotta see how y'all feel about it. Let me know, and y'all know where to let me know. I'm getting off topic. I gotta rate it. 10 million out of 10. That is what I give this. 10 million out of 10 is what I give the. What do we call this thing? Manwich biscuit? The biscuit manwich?
Manwich Hot Pocket.
Manwich Hot Pocket, there we go. 10 million out of 10 is all I give the Manwich Hot Pocket. Pretty good, pretty great. I can't, there's no denying for me. Chewy and tasty. That's all I gotta say. So all that being said, I think that about wraps up Jordan's reviews at a pretty speedy trial. I'm not sure if I was speedier than my other ones. I do be rapping a lot. We'll have to time compare. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. But before I go, y'all know what to do. I don't gotta say it. And that's what I love, y'all viewers. Love each and every little every one of y'all. Every one of y'all. So now, I gotta go. So, big bag attack. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Mom, we're gonna need to dismantle this wall right here. Break it down, build me a new wall, cause it's got my elbows now, got my back number, man. I'm going, y'all.
This is just some of the food that I'm gonna be cooking in case the power goes out or during the winter storm. We will have other food to eat. I've already cooked like 2 batches of pumpkin bread. My family loves pumpkin bread. I love pumpkin bread. I love it because I don't have to get up and cook it every morning. I made 2 loaves, so that's enough to get us through 2 weeks. So yeah, we are good on breakfast and we're good on dinner. Now in between, they would just have to snack on odds and ends that we have around in the kitchen. Let me know down in the comments section, what are y'all cooking to get through this winter storm? Now I went to work today and a lot of people are without power all over the country. So I work with people from everywhere, and let's just say a lot of power outages are happening right now. So let me know down in the comment section, what are y'all cooking to get through this storm? Oh, and before I forget, my husband read every single comment on that last video, and yes, he will be making more appearances on the channel. So y'all get ready for that. I hope you all have an amazing day, and we will chit chat in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.